What's up, everybody? Nice to see you guys again. Nice to talk to you guys again. Today I want to talk about something very specific. I mean, it's kind of broad, but I want to focus on, I talk a lot about hedonism. And if you don't know what hedonism is when you go through life and your life philosophy is just to make yourself as happy as possible. That may sound good on appearance. It may sound good for a specific amount of time if you're a man. I'm speaking from the context of a man. I've never been a woman, so I cannot talk about whether or not hedonism is different if you're a woman. But as far as a man, if you go through life trying to be happy, you're going to get depressed. And a lot of men wonder why they're so depressed. Well, you're trying to be happy. When you try to be happy, you're going to be depressed. And what makes a man truly happy and truly content is really the word we're going for, is a sense of purpose. When you stop trying to be happy, you'll stop being depressed. If you find a purpose, find a mission in life, you'll suddenly be happy. But it's not the happy things that you think are going to make you happy. It's the accomplishments in your life. The fact that you're trying to become the best version of yourself. The fact that you're becoming the person that God made you to be, and not just the person who, you think you're just left with. This is just me. This is all I got. No, we build on that. We grow. So, I kind of want to talk about that a little bit. It's important to know, treat life as if it were a video game. A lot of people I know, a lot of people I've talked to that are men, young men, are addicted to playing video games. And that really just blows my mind, honestly, because why you spend 8 hours trying to get a freaking cool ass car, all this cool stuff in GTA, when you can legitimately just do that in real life? Go out, find what you want to work on, create something cool, sell it to somebody, and even if you're not selling it to somebody, at least that I'm working towards it and I'm learning something. And that's important, and video games are very dangerous because it gives a man like a false sense of purpose, because you have like missions, you have different objectives, you have different missions. Well, hey, you complete that mission, you get a dopamine hit. Just create your own missions. Do it in real life. When I quit playing video games, I legitimately looked back and saw a black hole in my life. And I didn't gain anything from that. I didn't gain any knowledge from that. I didn't gain anything from that. I just wasted a bunch of time that I could have been using, to upgrade my life instead of upgrading my character. So really I'd advise all the men listening and all the people in general, just find a purpose in your life, because once you find purpose, that's when you become happy. All these people in America, all these people around the world, we've spiked in depression, and that's because we have a bunch of people, trying to be happy and trying to have fun. That's really what it is. You feel depressed because you're trying to have fun, and everything you're trying to do, and everything you do is, ultimately you're trying to have fun, and that's how you get depressed. Stop trying to have fun and find purpose. When you find purpose, man, it's almost addicting. It really is almost addicting. Like, you're with purpose comes struggles, but when you change that perspective, that struggles and hardship are bad, it really makes things really easy. And you almost want the struggle, because you can't learn how to ride a bike without falling off that bike. You can't learn any skill without failing. So if you go through life saying, I'm just gonna be comfortable, I'm not gonna fail, I'm not gonna do anything outside of my comfort zone, you're just gonna remain dumb. You're not gonna learn any skills. You're not gonna learn courage, bravery. You're not gonna learn how to push through. And what was happening with me is I was feeling depressed. Well, yeah, maybe it was because I was like living a depressed life. If you live a depressing life, that switch in your mind that is, causing depression is supposed to motivate you to go out and create something great. It's not supposed to do the opposite and keep you in bed. And it just depends on your perspective. If your perspective is that depression is something that's happening to me, rather than it's a sign of something, then you become a victim. And we don't want to become victims here. We want to become winners. We want to become heroes. We want to become reliable. We want to become good men. A good man is very rarely a victim, and when he is a victim, he learns from it so that he won't become a victim in the future. You never want to be a victim as a man. You want to be an asset. You don't want to be a liability. You want to be an asset to somebody, whether that's the people around you, your work, your some sort of career, spiritual, asset. Where people can rely on you to give them spiritual advice and prayer. And it's important. It really is important, because if you are a man and you're not providing for someone in some way, that doesn't always need to be, like money. It doesn't always need to be physically providing. It doesn't always need to be spiritually providing or mentally providing, like a friendship. But as a man, you should be doing your part to provide for somebody. That's your job as a man. And if you say, no, it's not, most of the time when you say no, it's not, you lose that purpose. Because if you're not providing for someone, what is your purpose? What would your purpose be? It's really easy to find a purpose when you look at the people around you in life and you find the people who you would like to provide for and you would like to take care of and you would like to, be someone they can rely upon. So, kind of a shorter video than I usually do, but for men out there, stop trying to have fun. It's making you depressed. Try to have purpose. Find purpose. Treat life like it's a video game. Accomplish things that'll grow. Everything that I try to do nowadays is benefits me in some way. And that may sound like prideful. It may sound bad. But even when I do go out and have fun, most of the time it's just to build a better relationship with the people around me. It's not even necessarily to do any specific activity. So everything you do should be goal oriented, and the only person that's benefiting from that is you. And it's hard to get started. I understand it's hard to get started on that, but once you do it, it's almost like addicting. So I hope this encourages someone today. Stop trying to have fun because it makes you depressed. Try to have purpose. Try to have purpose. That's all I can say. Anyways, have a good one.